Young and the Restless spoilers reveal the difficulties Audra Charles faces against Nate's family members. She's making waves in the story with the unexpected turn of events. With the arrival of Nate Hastings in her life, Audra seems to be embarking on a journey of change not only emotionally but also personally. But is this change real or just another mask in her power game? Nate Hastings, the one who unleashes a different Audra. Nate, a patient and understanding man, has proven to be more than just a romantic partner for Audra, but also a spiritual mentor. He understands that Audra isn't the type to share her true feelings easily, but he's always been persistent, wanting to explore the deeper layers of her personality. As their relationship progresses, Audra realizes something that makes her uncomfortable. Nate's family seems to be prejudiced against her. Instead of backing down, Audra, strong-willed and never giving up, sets out to change Nate's family's opinion of her. "I'm going to make them admire me," she declares. This is the beginning of a series of emotional events that few would expect from someone who always keeps a cold front like Audra. Moment of weakness, the other Audra reveals. At Lily Winters' celebration party, Audra suddenly bursts into tears. It's a moment that leaves everyone around the table stunned. For a woman as sharp and calculating as Audra, tears have never been her chosen language to express herself. But this time, her tears look surprisingly real. The emotion seems to stem from her admiration for the strong bond of the Winters family. Audra, since childhood, has not had a complete family or close relationships. Witnessing the deep affection that Nate shares with Lily, Devin, and even Abby, who is the ex-wife of a family member, has aroused a strong desire in her. For the first time, Audra feels an emptiness that she has always tried to hide with strength and ambition. After the party, when the two of them are alone, Audra confides in Nate about her past. She tells about the rift in her family, the loneliness that has lasted from childhood to the present. That rare sincerity makes Nate feel moved, and he believes more and more that Audra can change, can become a better person. Devin Winters' skepticism. However, not everyone is convinced by Audra's new soft side. Devin Winters, with a sharp and skeptical look, couldn't help but wonder, is this real? Or is she acting? Devin had reason to be skeptical. Audra's past was full of manipulation and trickery. She was not afraid to use any means to get what she wanted, from work to personal relationships. So for Devin, her crying at the dinner table could just be part of a strategy to win the trust and affection of Nate's family. What do the audience think? Audra's sudden transformation has caused much controversy in the fan community. Some believe that she is really changing. They think that the relationship with Nate has brought out a hidden good part of Audra. Nate is not only her lover but also an inspiration for her to face the traumas of the past and gradually become more open. However, others maintain that Audra is simply playing a new game. To them, she is still the old fox who knows how to take advantage of every moment to manipulate others' emotions. Crying in front of the Winters family may just be the first step in a plan to gain their trust, thereby strengthening her position in the relationship with Nate. A turning point or just a new drama? Either way, one thing is undeniable: the Young and the Restless is taking Audra on an interesting turn. The emergence of elements of authenticity in her emotions makes the character more multidimensional, bringing new depth to the story. But it is the ambiguity in Audra's motives that makes her attractive. Is Audra really growing as a person? Or is this just another role to achieve her goals? The upcoming episodes will surely reveal more interesting aspects, and the audience will have the opportunity to witness whether Audra can really change or not. For now, we can only say that Audra's tears, real or fake, have opened up a promising new story for this character. Let's wait and see where the Young and the Restless will take her. Audra Charles, the shrewd and calculating star of the Young and the Restless, is entering a new phase of her journey. Her relationship with Nate Hastings is more than just a game of love, it seems to be a mirror that reveals her long-buried feelings. But is this a real change, or is Audra still pulling the strings? The Hastings plan, a bold move. From the first days of her relationship with Nate, Audra has been aware that his family is not entirely welcoming. It's not something she hasn't experienced before. Audra is used to being doubted and judged. But this time, things are different. No longer defiant, Audra surprisingly chooses a softer path. "I'm going to make them admire me," she asserts firmly. But how can someone who has been used to manipulating others' emotions build real trust? For Audra, the answer lies in something she has never tried before: sincerity. Lily's party, a stage for a weak Audra. Lily Winter's celebration party seemed like a normal event for Nate's family. But no one expected that, amid the lively conversations and happy smiles, Audra, who always kept a perfect appearance, would suddenly burst into tears. Those tears stunned the entire table. In that moment, Audra was no longer the sharp, cold girl everyone thought she was. She looked like a completely different person, fragile and vulnerable. Her choked words revealed a painful part of her past, the broken family since she was a child, and the loneliness she had carried with her all her life. The feeling seemed to spread throughout the room, taking even Lily and Abby by surprise. Who would have thought that Audra, who had never hesitated to play dirty to get what she wanted, could be carrying such deep pain? Nate Hastings, the emotional door opener. After the party, Nate was the only one patient enough to listen without judgment. They talked in a private space where Audra no longer had to keep up her strong facade. She talked about the losses and pains she had never shared with anyone. It was that moment that marked a turning point in their relationship. "You changed me," Audra whispered. Nate smiled, but he didn't quite believe she had changed. Still, he sensed the truth in her words. For Nate, this was an opportunity to help Audra find herself, and he was willing to do it, despite the doubts of his family. Devin Winters, the sober one in the game of emotions. However, not everyone believed Audra's tears. Devin Winters, who had seen her manipulate countless times, was not easily convinced. "She's acting," Devin told Nate bluntly after the party. "Don't let her take advantage of your trust." Devin had reason to be suspicious. Audra was not the type to show weakness easily. There was always a reason for what she did, and Devin believed that her crying was no exception. But this time, what confused Devin was the truth in Audra's eyes. If it was an act, then Audra must be the best actress he had ever met. What do viewers say? These unexpected developments have sparked debate among viewers. Some believe that Audra is truly changing, that Nate's love has opened up a part of her personality that she has never dared to reveal. They want to believe that behind that sharp exterior lies a wounded heart and a soul that longs to be loved. But skeptical viewers see it differently. To them, Audra never does anything without a purpose. "She's just playing a different game," one fan commented. Audra knows Nate's family is important to him, and she'll do anything to win their hearts. Truth or drama? The biggest question that remains, has Audra really changed? Or is she continuing her power play, this time with a more subtle approach? Everything about Audra is ambiguous, making her one of the most interesting characters on The Young and the Restless. Her tears, real or fake, have opened a new chapter in her and Nate's story. And whether viewers believe it or not, they certainly won't be able to take their eyes off the upcoming episodes. Will Audra truly learn to let go of her shell and find her true self? Or is it all just another piece in her larger scheme? The upcoming episodes are sure to provide answers, and plenty of surprises.